And I don't know why children today want to just learn it for themselves. Amen. That fire is hot. And it will burn you. I got scars to show you that it will burn. But you don't want to take that, amen, as enough proof and evidence. You got to go and stick your hand in the fire. And you want to see how it feels for yourself. I already told you it hurt. I already told you that. That wasn't enough for you. Huh? And we have children and young people like that today. You tell them over and over and over again, if you keep doing that, amen, you're going to end up here. And they don't want to hear it. Just like many of us at our time, we didn't want to hear it. But there's advice to the young people. The light is sweet early. Pleasure, is a pleasant thing. Amen. To the eyes that behold the sun. Using poetic language here to remind us, amen, that the younger you are, the better you can see. I ain't gonna help. Amen. The younger you are, the more opportunity you have to visualize. Amen. But lo and behold, don't think I'm just wearing these here for cosmetics. But as you get a little older, you don't see like you used to see. I can't get no help here. Huh? Amen. As you get a little older, you don't move as swiftly as you used to move. He's giving advice. He said, for the eyes to behold the sun. Yeah. But if a man go on and live many years and rejoice in them all, amen, let him remember the days of darkness. Huh? In other words, the days when he couldn't see as well as he could in his younger, early, y'all help me now, early days. How many in here still remember the early days when you didn't have to wear glasses, right? The early days when you had all your teeth. Early days when you didn't need no help moving around. Man. Early days when you can, jump out of bed and slip in them shoes, amen, and never look back and keep it moving. But nowadays, amen, I said to the group the other night, you got to connect the dots to get out of bed. Then when you finally got them all connected, you got to just sit there for a while. I'm going to move in a minute. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just amazing me. But amen. The young people, you got all this pressure on you. Y'all see them? Why you got so many problems? You ain't got no bills. You don't have no. Come on, somebody. Ain't no bill coming in this house with your name on it. But you got all this pressure on you. I'm not understanding. You don't work, or you work. You moonlighting somewhere. You got a job. Amen. Why you so tired? And it's amazing. In this day and time, I ain't hardly ever seen a generation of young people that's so tired. Some of them live in your house. I'm looking at some now. They're tired as they can be. Huh? What in the world is going on? Why are you so fatigued out? You ain't been to the field. You ain't had to pull no cotton. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Huh? You ain't had to, amen, plow up no ground. But every time I see you, you dragging and your pants dragging. Ecclesiastes writer here says, in one sense, if you in here this morning and you 80 years old and you not saved, 98% chance that you won't be saved before you leave this earth. What's the point? The point is, you need to get acquainted with the Lord as early as possible. I got to close this out. Because the older you get, the harder it is for you to listen to what thus saith the Lord. That's why y'all ain't clapping right here. Solomon gives this advice to the young people. He said, listen, there's an example that's already gone on before you. Huh? Amen. You can profit from these experiences if you just take a little time. See, here it is. We think people, these young people today say, well, if I come and do all that, it's going to take my fun away. Right? So we've associated, amen, illicit sex, illegal drugs, and irreverent entertainment with fun. I'm just trying to keep it real. Then verse 9 and 10 is an admonishment there. You can read that part. Let me close out on verse 1 and 2 of chapter 12. But he says, listen, we need to teach our young people when you get to 9 and 10, teach them to live with the mindset of an impending judgment that's coming. Now, some of us think the Lord ain't judging young people. And some young people think the Lord ain't judging them because they still young and able to do the stuff that they keep doing. But that's a misnomer. Right? Judgment is all around you. Amen. And some of that judgment, y'all, they bring back to the house. Right? Yeah. You can hardly get their attention. But they feeding the psyche with all of this, what I call slave music. You know, our last talk, I talked about these rappers and all that. Yellow Bees, y'all heard what happened to him, right? Some of y'all did. Yeah. Almost got killed over there in North Dallas. Yeah. 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 Well, I mean, you know, when you sow to that, you reap from that. Amen. You sow to that. You reap from that. I call it slave music. And some of the kids say, why do you call it slave music? Because it's number one, it's got all your attention. It's making you bow your head. It's making you move uncontrollably without thinking. It's causing you to not to use your own will. Y'all ain't helping me. Amen. It's got your total focus. Amen. And you can't hear, amen, from anybody else. But whatever message is coming from that through the music. Amen. And when the beat stops, you stop and go to sleep. Amen. And when it starts back up again, you crank back up again. Some of y'all, you call it crunk. Amen. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I listen. And I had kids come to me. You know, where you passed it, I passed it inside me. Is y'all church crunk? I said, yeah, it's crunk. Come on over there. Yeah, it's crunk. Come on over there so I can crank you out. Come on over there. Come on. Come on. Bring your mama. Y'all come on. Y'all come on. Yeah. Well, it's an admonishment. And then finally, there's an appropriate place, young people. Huh? There's an appropriate God's place, right, that you need to consider. Now, I know young people listening to me this morning, you know, you say, well, you know, sermon, you know, Pastor Whitehead, you know, he said something that was funny, but whatever. If you leave here today and you still not have God appropriated in your life, as a young person, right? Then there's going to come a time, or there may not come a time for you, to where you have that opportunity, right, to have a real, a living relationship with the Lord. That could come. See? And we don't want to just have our young people tagging in behind us in church. And they not get what they need to survive out there. Right? Now, I don't know about y'all. I don't want to live none of my teens over. My team, I'm just talking about me now. I know some of y'all ain't quite got it all out of y'all yet. Thinking you still young. Thinking you still can do what you used to do. Amen. But I'm telling you the truth. That's not so. Amen. Amen. Because I'm telling you, get in that mirror, and either you're going to believe that truthful mirror or your lying eyes. But I'm here to tell you, them mirrors don't lie. Yeah. You think you can still move like you did when you were 20. How many know that ain't so? Amen. Amen. You might think you can still run 5-6 miles. Like our track coach used to tell us, why they run? Don't open your mouth. Close your mouth, boy, when you're running. Close your mouth. Let the air stay in your lungs. And then when you get finished, then you inhale. They say, hold your hand on your head. Well, I don't know why y'all looking at me like that. So y'all gonna make me bring out all my relics. Right, here you go again. I'll tell you what, if you don't believe it, just Google me. I'll stop all this. You gotta appropriate God. Amen. Appropriate Him. Because you can't do it. Amen. Right? Listen, it doesn't matter. We live in a world, amen, to where it affects our longevity. Amen. Did y'all hear me? We talk about climate change and all that kind of stuff. Well, we live in a world. That's cycles of life. Yeah, you just cannot stay 25 forever. Amen. Unless you leave here at 25. And then everybody be celebrating your birthdays on Facebook. In heaven or wherever you go. But there's an appropriation that needs to take place. We may as well own up to it, y'all. Amen. Start helping our young people. Did y'all hear me? Start helping our grandchildren. Start helping them. Right? Understand that they need to cherish every moment, every day, right, of their young existence and make the best use of it. And stop crowding your mind with any and everything, right, that's going to cause you not to think in balance or think in total. And many of us, you're looking at me now, you know for sure that this is a well-lit testimony that you don't have to ask anybody else to come along and co-sign with you. Amen. The evidence is clear before us this morning. Right? If we keep getting up, amen, that simply means that you're getting a little older. Never got company here. That's why he says, remember your Creator in the days of your youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when they shall say, I have no pleasure in them. In other words, take a moment, young people, and recognize that God has blessed you. Yes, with parents. Amen. With the spiritual family who's concerned about your whole well-being. And God may have a great future in store for you. You've got to consider him at this point where you are right now. Have I got a witness here? When the sun and the light and the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. He's just simply saying you can live it up like you want to while you're young. But you need to understand something. The chicken do come home to roost. Amen. Yeah, don't sweat it. They coming. Amen. You'll wake up one day, you'll discover, yeah, I'm old today. See, we don't like that. See, I'm looking at y'all. We don't like that. We don't like that. We live in a society that accents youthfulness and perpetual beauty. Right? All types of things to sustain us at a point and season in life like that's really going to stop the clock. I'm talking to somebody in a restaurant. Amen. And just one of them dim restaurants. No, yeah, the lights were dim. What kind of dim you talking about? The light. And it was several minutes. I'm talking to the person and I didn't even know who it was. And when they walked off, I asked my wife, I said, who was that? She said, I don't know. Y'all laughing because y'all do the same thing. In the light. What does that say? It says you don't see like you used to. You don't see like you used to. Right? You need to help out. Amen. This is a part of reality. And I said, how many clothes I gave you? 3 clothes? You got me on tape. I ain't get no 3 clothes. Turn that off.